those of us who are now parents that were raised in evangelical culture, so we didn't see necessarily like great examples of how to, as a Christian, even if you're not a Christian, what's the best response for those of us who really are trying to do better, but also didn't get examples of what that could look like.
No, I have zero experience with this. My parents did not have this either. They did not have a great response to me coming out. I don't have kids, right? So I'm saying this as someone who didn't have the experience and doesn't have kids. But as a queer person with a lot of experience on different responses to me coming out to them, and some of them being awful, some of them being uncomfortable and not cool, and some of them being beautiful, ultimately, it's less like specifically verbiage, what you say, and I think more the vibe that your kid gets of your attitude in response to what they're sharing. So my first piece of advice for evangelical parents whose kid comes out to them and they are supportive, which I'm like, are evangelical parents? If you're a Christian and your queer kid comes out to you and you want to show that you love and accept and support them, then your energy needs to be one of celebration and regard. So it would sound something like, let's say my son, who's 12, comes out to me and says, Dad, I think I'm gay. Or Dad, I've known about this for a couple years now and I want to tell you I like boys. My response would be, thank you for trusting me enough to tell me that. I feel so honored that you would share that. I love that you know that about yourself. How awesome that it's really good to know because I wasn't sure, like what's envisioned for your future. This helps me have more specific information. I just want him to know this information matters to me. I don't want to treat it like it doesn't matter. Like I want to make a big deal out of it. And I know there are queer people who are like, don't make a big deal out of this. But if my kid is choosing to share this with me, I want him to know the overwhelming response he's getting from me is that I'm happy that he shared it with me, that he trusts me, and that I'm happy that he is that way. So just like if he told me he got a job somewhere or had some like positive experience at school, I'm going to celebrate that. In the same way, knowing something about himself that's that profound is going to be something as a parent I'm going to celebrate. So don't be like deterred by people who are like, don't make it a big deal. It is a big deal. And Gen Z would disagree with me on this. I'm coming at this as a 90s kid, a millennial. Categorize me and like generationally put me in where I belong. I'm going to celebrate the hell out of my kid if he were to come out to me. The point is not anything specifically I'm saying. The point is to give him a vibe check. I'm on your team. I see you. I love you. I support you. I am not afraid of this information. I'm going to move toward you in this area. That's the vibe that I would want to experience as a kid. The point of showing up with that kind of energy is to remove any doubt from my kid where I stand on this and how I'm going to show up in his life, right? Like it's going to be that. So however it is you figure out how you want to express that, that's what your queer kid wants to experience from you.